Heads of state, including presidents, prime ministers, and monarchs, play a pivotal role in the daily operations that keep our world functioning. Beyond their governmental responsibilities, some of these leaders wield exceptional power, not only due to their official positions, but also because of their substantial wealth. In fact, a select group of world leaders can confidently place themselves among the wealthiest individuals on the globe. Here's an overview detailing how these influential figures ascended to billionaire status. Number 1. Prince Albert II, $1 billion. Prince Albert II serves as the reigning monarch of Monaco, the second smallest country globally, measuring just over 3/4 of a mile long. The notion of the leader of such a diminutive nation being a billionaire might seem implausible. Yet Prince Albert II boasts a net worth exceeding $1 billion. Among the wealthiest world leaders today, he accrues his wealth primarily from the thriving gambling industry in Monte Carlo, Monaco's capital and only city. The city is renowned as a colossal gambling hub, featuring 4 casinos and numerous hotels within its limited space. Gamblers from around the world flock to these renowned casinos, contributing substantial sums to the city annually. However, the gambling sector in Monte Carlo operates as a monopoly orchestrated for the benefit of Monaco's royal family. The casinos, hotels, and even opera houses are owned by the Société des Bains de Mer de Monaco, a company established in 1863 by Prince Charles III of Monaco. Over time, the financial success and prestige of Monaco's casinos have skyrocketed, reaching an astounding $1 billion in value, reflective of Prince Albert II's current net worth. Number 2. Donald Trump, $3 billion. Former United States President Donald Trump claims to have initiated his billion-dollar business empire with a $1 million loan from his father. However, investigative reports reveal a different narrative. Donald Trump received nearly $413 million from more than 295 distinct revenue streams, all orchestrated by his father, Fred Trump. Fred Trump strategically positioned his son for financial success through the establishment of trust funds, which Donald Trump had in his name since the age of 3. These trust funds rendered him a millionaire by the age of 8, and his wealth continued to burgeon over the years. Following his father's footsteps, Trump ventured into real estate, accumulating further wealth. In 2004, he embarked on the television show The Apprentice, generating a staggering $427 million from its inception until its conclusion in 2018. Despite paying approximately $70 million in income taxes, he filed a $700 million business loss in 2009, successfully obtaining a tax refund. Trump faced accusations of tax fraud, some of which are ongoing, and was also accused of offloading assets to family members during his presidency, while still benefiting from the $2.4 billion his companies amassed from 2016 to 2020. Presently, Donald Trump's net worth exceeds $3 billion. Number 3. Kim Jong-un, $5 billion. Gathering information about Kim Jong-un is notoriously challenging, but details about the wealth of the North Korean dictator emerged in 2013. A team of South Korean and American investigative journalists unveiled assets worth over $5 billion held by Kim Jong-un in more than 200 banks across 3 continents. Reportedly, the North Korean leader possesses over 20 palaces, more than 100 sports cars, and at least 1 private yacht scattered across the country. Journalists also discovered that he frequently spends time on his private island off the coast of North Korea. While the specifics of his investments remain elusive, it is certain that the dictator commands a substantial fortune. Number 4. Prince of Liechtenstein, $7 billion. Hans Adam II, the Prince of Liechtenstein, stands as one of the wealthiest monarchs globally, amassing an impressive $7 billion. His wealth originates from inheriting the LGT Group, a prestigious and influential bank in Liechtenstein, holding around $60 billion in capital. strategically invested worldwide. Operating as a private bank catering specifically to the super-rich, many of whom reside in Liechtenstein with a GDP per capita exceeding $165,000, this financial institution serves as the primary source of the prince's vast fortune. Additionally, his wealth stems from strategic investments and real estate holdings. Prince Hans Adam II allocates his considerable resources liberally to his interests, notably amassing a substantial private art collection housed in its dedicated museum in Vienna. This collection includes valuable paintings by Flemish artist Peter Paul Rubens and a golden chariot once owned by Hans Adam's ancestor. While not as flamboyant as some on this list, there is no denying the prince's immense wealth. Number 5. King Mohammed VI, $9 billion. King Mohammed VI of Morocco ascended to the throne in 1999, inheriting not only the royal duties but also the significant Moroccan oil companies. This transfer catapulted his net worth to a staggering $9 billion, currently holding a 35% share in El Mada, a Moroccan conglomerate dominating oil, mining, banking, telecommunications, energy, and grocery chain industries. King Mohammed VI also manages a personal holding company named Sega, investing in agriculture and land ownership. Capitalizing on the fact that agriculture is not taxable in Morocco, the king indulges in an opulent lifestyle. The daily expenses of his personal palace alone are estimated at nearly $1 million, funded not by him but by the state. King Mohammed VI has acquired $80 million mansions in Paris and made similarly luxurious purchases, deviating from his earlier promises of economic reform and poverty reduction in the Moroccan Republic. It seems that his wealth has reached a point where such concerns no longer command his attention. Number 6. King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud, $18 billion. King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud assumed the throne of Saudi Arabia in 2015, inheriting substantial fossil fuel reserves and assets accumulated under the rule of the previous Saudi king, King Abdullah. Presently, this wealth is primarily invested in fossil fuel reserves. However, the origins of this fortune tell a different tale. U.S. cable communications leaked in the 1990s suggest that the money was sourced from members of the Saudi royal family taking loans from banks, without repaying, repossessing publicly owned land, and exploiting expatriate worker visas, among other forms of corruption and illegal enterprises. King Salman's son, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud, is making efforts to combat corruption by selling off some of King Salman's assets and arresting other Saudi Arabian princes with reputations for corruption. Nevertheless, reports from 2020 indicate that both Salman and his son continue to spend lavish amounts on yachts, palaces, and paintings. Despite recent asset sales exceeding $500 million, King Salman remains among the wealthiest world leaders. Number 7. Sultan of Brunei, $28 billion. Hassan al-Bolkiah, the Sultan of Brunei, is no stranger to displaying his immense wealth. Apart from being the absolute monarch, he holds key positions in the military, finance, foreign affairs, and trade. Speculations about corruption and funneling state money into the Sultan's personal accounts have circulated, but there is little concrete evidence to support these claims. Instead, the primary source of the Sultan's wealth is likely Brunei's oil industry. As a major exporter of crude oil, the Sultan has heavily invested in both the country's oil and natural gas industries, accumulating a net worth of $28 billion. Brunei's Sultan distinguishes himself by flaunting his wealth, with opulent residences like the Astana Nurul Iman Palace, boasting over 1,800 rooms, 5 swimming pools, and a banquet hall for 5,000 people. His car collection, valued at over $9 billion, includes over 7,000 cars. Additionally, he owns a gold-plated private jet, indulges in expensive haircuts, and pays his badminton coach an astounding $2 million per year. Unlike many wealthy individuals who prefer privacy, the Sultan of Brunei openly displays his vast fortune. Number 8. Maha Vajiralongkorn, $43 billion. Maha Vajiralongkorn, the current monarch of Thailand, holds the distinction of being the wealthiest member of a royal family in the contemporary era, boasting an astonishing net worth of $43 billion. The Thai king strategically allocates the majority of his assets across three significant sectors: industry, banks, and real estate. King Maha Vajiralongkorn possesses a 23% share in Siam Commercial Bank, one of Thailand's largest financial institutions. Additionally, he owns substantial stakes in the country's foremost industrial giant, the Siam Cement Group, along with ownership of over 16,000 acres of prime real estate in Thailand and more than $40,000 rental properties. Known for his opulent tastes, the king is renowned for his extravagant lifestyle, featuring a collection of 38 airplanes and helicopters. Furthermore, he is the proud owner of the world's largest faceted diamond, a remarkable 546-carat brown diamond. As the wealthiest monarch globally, the King of Thailand is undoubtedly accustomed to an extraordinary level of affluence. Number 9. Vladimir Putin, $200 billion. Among all the world leaders featured on this list, Vladimir Putin stands out as the wealthiest, yet the intricacies of his wealth are incredibly challenging to unravel. Putin's riches are securely stashed in numerous undisclosed locations worldwide, making it a daunting task for journalists, economists, and wealth experts to track. The most they can do is estimate his net worth based on publicly available information about the Russian president. Official Russian documents suggest a modest annual salary of $140,000, but experts point out that the value of the various watches he wears daily exceeds this amount. In 2017, finance expert Bill Browder testified to the United States Senate, asserting that Putin's wealth surpasses a staggering $200 billion. If accurate, this would position Putin among the wealthiest individuals globally. Putin is reputedly the owner of a $700 million super yacht, recently seized by the Italian government amid Russian sanctions. Additionally, he is said to possess a Black Sea palace built exclusively for him. According to a Russian whistleblower and former Kremlin insider, Business Insider reports that Putin engages in high-level corruption to amass monetary gains. Allegedly, he leverages connections with extremely wealthy Russian oligarchs to fund public programs, such as those for new hospital equipment. However, he allegedly skims significant amounts off the top before allocating funds to the intended programs, often for much less than initially stated. The elusive nature of Putin's financial dealings leaves the fate of this money largely unknown, as he meticulously avoids leaving any paper trails. Through such practices, Vladimir Putin has managed to construct both a colossal political empire and a substantial secret fortune simultaneously. Among these wealthy world leaders, Putin's complex financial maneuvers stand out as particularly surprising. Feel free to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching.